Hey guys, it's Nick. Don't you hate when you wake up and look around and realize that you are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, in front of the Petronas Towers with just a couple of silver coins to sell to get by for the next few days over here? I hate when that happens. So I'm gonna see where I can sell this silver. Can I get a decent price relative to the current spot price? And what can I buy in Kuala Lumpur with the money I get from this? Is silver still cheap relative to what you can buy for it in a place like Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia? We're gonna find out and see. So let's go find a place to sell this. Guys, I am about 12 miles outside of the city center. It looks kind of crazy. There's these huge buildings, but I don't know where the city center is. But anyway, I contacted a bunch of coin shops before I went on my trip and asked them if it would be okay if I could film in their store and film the transaction, and I told them what I do and showed them some of my videos, and this place, SILVERBULLION.com, agreed to let me come over and I guess film inside some things, not everything, I guess. Anyway, so this is where I'm at. I would not have come here or known about this area if it was not for this coin shop. I mean, you see there's some huge buildings around here, but I don't really see like a walking neighborhood. There's some stores over here. Anyway, right now silver is about $39.11 or so. $1 US is like 4.213 Malaysian ringgits. So if you put those together, you get about 165 Malaysian ringgits per 1 ounce of silver. So I'm going to try to sell 2 ounces here. The spot price for those 2 ounces would be about 330 Malaysian ringgits. So let's go check it out. This is like an office building. It's like the 5th floor, not a storefront or anything like that. Get buzzed in and I got an appointment and everything. This is it. This is Silver Bullion right here. So this is the operations. It's a nice office here. They don't really want to be on camera, so I'm just gonna ask them questions and we'll talk that way. Malaysian people in general, with their extra money, what do they invest in? Bank deposits, bonds, stocks, real estate, precious metals, crypto. What do you think generally?
Generally, people first they will put their money in fixed deposit.
Yeah.
Then Asians really like to buy properties. They like tangible asset.
Right.
So most of the money goes there. Then third, I would say the stock market.
The stock market, number 3.
Yeah, because they like the dividends that will get. It's tax-free in Malaysia.
Dividends are tax-free.
Yeah.
Same in Singapore too, so similar,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Is there tax on buying silver or gold, and then the capital gain on silver or gold in Malaysia?
There's none.
None. So when I buy it, I don't pay any sales tax, and when I sell it and I realize a gain, I don't pay tax on
Nothing at all. But for silver coins and platinum coins, when you import it in from outside of Malaysia, you have to pay 5% import tax and 10% SST tax.
So total 15%.
It's more than 15 actually, because they will first times it 5%, then the total they times it again with 10%. So it works out to about 15.5%.
So there are no Malaysian silver mines or gold mines, right?
There are gold mines, but no silver mine that I know of.
So any silver that a Malaysian buys, he's already paying at least 15% more than the world price just because of those fees.
Correct. For coins.
For coins. So for bars, there's no... Okay, so that means that if any Malaysians are going to buy silver, they're going to buy bars more likely than coins. Right. The older people, they have more money. If they're going to buy precious metals, are they more into gold than silver? And then the younger people have less money. Do they buy more silver than gold if they're buying precious metals?
The first choice for most of our customers is always gold. But if you take 3 years ago, everyone that comes here are all 50 and above.
50 and above.
But recently, we noticed that the age group has started to come down. So most that are coming here are all like, we notice like we have people from the age of 30 plus or on their 40s. So I noticed that the age group is getting down, it's getting lower.
Okay, and is that because of recently, you know, the bouts of inflation with COVID? So now people are like, oh, I need something to protect my currency risk.
Yeah, you're right. And besides that, because gold is very mainstream, so when gold appreciate 30% a year, so
People
it's
see
always
it.
on the news, always
Yeah.
on newspaper. So when people see that, they want to get themselves in that type of investment. Because right now you don't have a lot of investment that's giving you that kind of returns. And crypto for Malaysian market, it is still, if you ask me, it's still very, very, very new.
I saw a statistic that 36% of Malaysians own some crypto.
Yeah, but they still like have that thing where they just dip their toes, only dip their
Tip the
toes.
toes, all right.
They don't really, they don't really trust it 100%.
Now you guys are almost all bullion, no numismatic, no collectibles, or what? Is there a market for that, or you just specialize in bullion?
We major in bullion. We have some collectible coins that we sell, but the market in Malaysia is not good for collectibles.
For collectibles.
Because it's first because of the high premium. I noticed the customer prefer lower premium products.
What is the average purchase of, say, the 50-year-old and the 25-year-old? Does the 50-year-old come and buy half an ounce of gold, and the 25-year-old buys 5 ounces of silver or something like that, or?
I think right now it's almost the same, because the best selling product for us is 100 gram in our office here.
Is what?
100 gram gold bar.
100 gram.
Yeah.
100 gram is 3 ounces of gold.
Yeah,
that's $10,000 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially this year, we sold a lot of 100 gram gold bars.
Do you find that when the price makes a new high, everybody rushes to buy it, and when the price makes a new relative low, like, oh, it's the lowest it's been in 3 months, everybody comes to dump gold and silver, like they chase the news?
I think I let him answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's FOMO.
It's
But you know, no matter where I go, it's the same thing. It's human nature. When it's in the news and it's making you high, oh, it's going to go up forever. And when it's making you low, oh, it's going to zero. Let me dump it. You know,
Yes,
that's
right.
just how people think, like in herds. So I brought 2 coins. I want to sell them. It's not a lot, but one is American Silver Eagle and one is a Britannia. What is the most popular? Like you said, you don't sell a lot of bullion coins because of the premium, but if you do sell them, what are more popular? Is it pandas because you're close to China, or is it
Maples.
maples?
They love the maple.
You talking about silver or gold?
Both.
Both. Okay, and why?
Probably because if you look at how gold was introduced into our market, first was from the banks. So banks like UOB Bank, United Overseas Bank, they actually sell a lot of maple. So from there they started to learn about gold coins, bullion. So I think probably because of that. And also if you were to Google about the most famous coins in the whole world, it will either show you eagle or maple.
Well, I thought Krugerrand was the most famous because
That
it's been
was for the
around the
previous
longest.
Yeah, but that
that's the
was for
previous
the-
generation.
I mean, for the previous bull run, Kugren was the winner.
Right. I always tell people, buy the most metal you can for your money. And that's why I tell people to buy Canadian maple leaves for gold, because they usually have the lowest premium. There's always a sale. They always have, so you could usually get them for 1% over spot or something. American Gold Eagle, in normal times, right now everybody's dumping, so the premiums are low, like 3%, but normal they're like 7% or something.
Yeah, right.
The American Gold Eagles, 3 years ago, there was a run-up. The price didn't run up, but the premiums ran up. The price was $18, the premiums, they were selling them for $40. I was telling people, you're crazy to buy these things.
Correct.
And even now, they're just breaking even, basically. So, but they always say, oh, it's the most popular, it's the most this. Who cares? It's just silver. And so I'm bringing you these 2. When you look at them, do you say, oh, I'm going to give you $1 more for this because it's a American Eagle versus a Britannia or whatever, or you just see it as 2 ounces of silver?
Same bank price for both.
Right?
Yeah.
It's silver is silver. So don't go crazy and overpay on these premiums, because you're not going to get it back when you sell it. So I looked at your website a little bit, and I see you have buy prices and sell prices, which I love to see that, because the more information you give somebody, the more they could say, hey, look, this guy's giving me all the information. I know that if I buy this from him, I could sell it back at this price, so I know the spread. There's no guessing when you come in and they lowball you or tell you something else or something. So, all right, so what can I get for these coins here? 166 for each one? I figured out that spot price was 165. So you're giving me one ringgit over spot.
So this is precious metal verifier.
Okay.
This is pure silver. So if the bar is between the bracket, that means it's pure silver.
Okay.
Darius, yeah, same thing.
So guys, I just sold those 2 ounces. I got 166 Malaysian ringgits, which is 1 ringgit over what I calculated the spot price to be. So basically I got spot for them, or even a tiny bit better. The transaction was very easy. I got to hang out and talk to those guys for a while. It was a very cool, relaxed kind of place to do business. So I would highly recommend it if you are in Malaysia and are looking to buy or sell gold or silver, or I think you can even buy through them and they vault it for you in their parent company in Singapore. So I'll leave the details in the description box if you want to contact them and get more information or do business with them. So all I have to do now is take this money and see what it can buy me in Malaysia. Does 2 ounces of silver go a long way in Malaysia? I'm gonna find out. So let's start spending some money. Malaysian haircut, 20 ringgit. Good deal. So guys, I got to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia yesterday. Today I went shopping at the grocery store in the basement at the mall close by. This is really in the city center here, so prices maybe outside or even a little cheaper. But this whole thing cost about 120 ringgits. Okay guys, so I got a plate of a little bit of everything, biryani and beef and chicken and I don't know, some kind of curry vegetable or something. So looks pretty good. And with this water, it says 27 ringgits. So this place, J Coffee, makes fancy donuts and coffee. So I got a tiramisu donut with tiramisu kind of flavored cream inside, and this iced coffee for 14.35 ringgits, about $3.40. So small Guinness at this Irish bar, which is just a few blocks from Petronas Towers over there. $6, which is like 25 ringgit. Mongolian pepper beef, 30 Malaysian ringgit for a small portion. There's a medium portion chicken pad thai, 22 Malaysian ringgit. So they don't have quarter pounder with cheese, so I got a double cheeseburger that's 12.22 ringgits. Large fries is 7.45, which is only like $1.77. So I got these 2 pizzas. One says chicken pepperoni and one says mini chicken pizza. They're 6 ringgit each, about $1.50 each. Inside the grocery bakery in the basement of the mall here in the Petronas Towers. So a really nice place inside. You gotta come check it out. So this is my lemon mint sundae for 5 ringgit, which is like $1.20 here at Mixu. Pint of Carlsberg in Penang, 30 Malaysian ringgit. Cool place, pool tables and everything, dartboard, and Main Street over here, a lot of bars. Look at this, chicken masala. This thing looks good. Awesome, thank you. I just started eating a little and it tastes delicious. So that whole meal at this place was 27.20 Malaysian ringgits, a little less than $6.50. Okay, so this is what you get for about $36 a night in Kuala Lumpur, so less than an ounce of silver a night. Is it worth it? I don't know, it looks pretty good so far. I just got in, so this is the bathroom. Right, fridge, kitchen, whatever, bed, TV, balcony. Petronas Towers is, I don't know, right over here someplace. So guys, that's a look at what you can get for your silver in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. As you see, the American Eagles and Maple Leafs got me the same price, so that's why I preach do not pay high premiums for any kind of metal, because you're probably not going to get it back when you sell it. As for what I got for my silver, was I happy to sell it and buy those goods and services, or would I have preferred to kept the silver and use US dollars or Malaysian ringgits? I would have preferred to keep my silver. I still think it's relatively undervalued based on the things that it can buy me. That doesn't mean I think it's going to double or triple anytime soon, but I just think that it is undervalued based on what you can buy for it these days. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Is silver still undervalued based on what I was able to buy with it? Or is it valued just about right? Or is it overvalued based on what I was able to buy with it here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia? Hope you like this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.